Hi guys, my name is Crystal and today I'm going to be doing a stage makeup tutorial for complete beginners. So the goal of this video is for people who have never done stage makeup before, or if you want to improve. The goal of stage makeup is to have your features seen on stage. So we want to see your smiles, we want to see your expressions, so we want to make them bigger, brighter, and bolder. So join me, let's get started. Supplies. So what do you want to make sure you have before you get started? Foundation, like I said, I am not going to be going through that, but whatever you do to get your face ready for makeup. This is my secret weapon. I've been taught this through the dancing years. This is just a medical tape. I'm going to use that underneath my eyes. If you skip a step, don't let it be this one. This one is really vital to leave a nice clean line underneath your eye. Highly recommend this one. We're going to use 3 colors today for my eyes. So I say black, black. This one is necessary. I'm going to be using this palette. This is the substitute color I said. I'm going to be using this brownish purple today just to go kind of neutral. That you can substitute for, like I have a palette like this. So if I have a different colored costume, that you can substitute for a color. And then your third color is going to be your light color. Sometimes I do white or silver. I'm just going to go with a very light, something that's lighter, anything that's lighter than your skin tone for your light color. So you need your light color, dark color, which is black, and then the in-between color, which can either be your costume color or like a dark brown, purple in there. You also need, I use a liquid eyeliner on top, and then I use a pencil on the bottom. Lipstick, I'm not going to be going through this really, but this is a stain that I love. It's 24 hour, it's got the color on one side. And then this is something you just reapply as you go through the day. So that's nice for dance competitions. A lip liner. Very important is your eyelash glue. And this is about the size of an eyelash that I use for dance competitions. Remember you guys, this is stage makeup, so we want to go big, we want to go bold. I've had a lot of students who want to go light, and you just can't see it on the stage. You have to have bold colors on stage so that you can see your eyeballs, see your lips, see your facial expressions. I'm going to be using 4 different brushes. I'm going to be using, this one's kind of like a fine, it's like a straight line tip. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit more round. This is like a blending brush for my eyeshadow. And this one's also a skinny tip. You can probably use either one. These are kind of the same, so you can use those. That's what I'm going to be using. And then at the end, if you are doing a dance show competition, I highly recommend using something for after to keep your makeup on. So this is a makeup setting spray matte. This is what I use, but you know, labels aren't very important. As far as shadows, I do like Sephora brand and MAC. Those are kind of the colors that you can actually see. Sometimes you buy a makeup and it just kind of washes off as soon as you put it on. So those are my recommendations for eyeshadow. I'm going to be doing a very standard or neutral colors today. I won't be doing any contouring. Primarily, I'm going to be working on my eyes. For the purposes of this video, I have already primed my face. So whatever you do, I am very simple. I just do a little bit of lotion and some foundation to get a nice clean palette to start off with. I do usually put something on my eyelid so that when I come to the eyeshadow, it'll actually stick better and last longer. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with my tape. So I'm gonna rip off a piece. You can substitute this actually if you don't have this tape at your house, which is fine. If you don't feel like getting it, you can actually substitute for a Band-Aid or regular tape. I've never tried, obviously you gotta peel it off your skin, but about this piece, I might have made it a little too short, but I wanna go from right underneath this part and then up towards the end of my eyebrow. So I want to be making this line. Yes, so on both sides I'm going to tape here and tape here. Yeah, and make sure that those lines are even. So I'm going to tape and I'll meet you back here. Alright, so I've applied the tape. If you can see, there's like a little space in between my eyelashes and where the tape starts, because that's going to be a very important space. And it goes up towards my eyebrow, and I want to make sure, this one's longer, I know, but I just want to make sure that these lines are going the same direction, because that's where the eyeshadow is going to end. So I'm going to start with my light color, and I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to focus on that. Okay, so I'm going to start with my light color, something that's lighter than your skin, and what I want to do is start right here. Yes, so I want to start right here in the middle, right? My eye, and then go towards the outside, okay? So again, I'm gonna start right here in the middle and then push it out to the outside. All right, especially right here. Yeah, especially right here in the corner of your eye. I wanna make sure I get it there good. Right on the top of the eyelash too, and then up, all the way up underneath your eyebrow. So you wanna spread this basically everywhere. I don't need to put too much in here because that's gonna be using the other color, but I kind of just spread it across the entire eyelash all the way to the tape so that it can blend easier, yeah? So there's 3 parts of my eye that I want to almost get a shine, and that is right here in the center where your eyeball usually is, right here where your eye starts, and right underneath. Those are like where they should be, the eyeshadow should be the thickest. So my next step, okay, is my in-between color. So for today, I'm gonna be using this purple brown, but again, this is the color that if you're going for a fun color to match your costume, that's when you can substitute for one of these colors. What am I gonna do with this color? I'm using a round, kind of thicker brush to apply it, and then I'm gonna blend it. So I'm gonna use this round brush to apply it, and then I'm gonna blend it, okay? So what do I wanna do with this color? I wanna start it right here in the corner. So in the corner of my eye, and then I wanna go up. Okay, and as I kind of blend, I want to take it just a little bit to the outside. For the most part though, right now, I just kind of want to get it in the seam. Yeah, the seam of my entire eye all the way till about maybe a little past midway. Yeah, on both eyes, so about here. I really want to get these corners. That's where I want it to be the darkest. And then as I kind of go up, it can get just a little bit lighter. So see how nice the color is staying where I put it? Again, some of that has to do with the fact that I used a liquid foundation before. It helps it stick to the skin a lot better and not get dust all over your face. All right, so I put enough of that in. I think I might add more in just a minute, but this is basically your only color. So I'm gonna blend that up. All right, so I'm gonna take my blending brush. I'm gonna blend that up to the outside, towards my eyelid, just a little bit, up and out. So I want to take it kind of this direction. And if after you blended, you feel like too much of the color is gone, just add and blend again until you get the desired darkness. Yeah, and that's what we should look like so far. All right, now we're going to do, this is when I just grab my skinniest, smallest brush because I'm gonna be doing black. So this is the place where I wanna keep it kind of the most in one spot. So my black, I'm gonna do right in the corner. All right, so I'm gonna end up meeting it up with my eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna do it in the corner here and kind of I'm gonna bring it in. So I'm gonna go from the corner where the seam of my eye is and bring it just a little bit in, not too far at all. The black I'm going to constantly reapply because I really just want to saturate my brush and my skin to make it really black in there. And slowly blend it inside, yeah? So you see how I'm slowly blending it, taking it from here always starting here and then just bringing it a little bit up. Yeah, it's almost like you're going like here and making it fade as it goes out. So I'm done with my shadow. This is what we should look like. Okay, getting another look here. All right, so now I'm gonna start with my liquid eyeliner. I do have my personal liquid eyeliner. Has the brush. I like that better, but it's up to you. My goal with my eyeliner is to start very thin on the inside and kind of go a little bit thicker as I have the outside. Now this is where the tape really comes into play because once I get there, I'm gonna follow the line of the tape up and let it kind of like disappear, all right? So I'll show you that. When using liquid eyeliner, don't open your eye right away because it'll stick to the upper We already did all that work. So you see when I do my corner, I kind of cut the corner right here and take it up, and then right in here I fill it in. You see, here we are. Look with the eyeliner, and you see how I take it up on the sides where that tape is. I know there's some shadow down here, but that's on the tape, so when I rip it off, it's gonna keep this nice clean line. Now I do my regular pencil. What I do with my regular pencil is I put it on that top ledge of my eyelid and just on the eyelashes. So I'm gonna get on the top of the lid. All the way to the middle, and then I'm going to go right below, like all the way to the tape in this corner here, all the way to the tape. So again, this tape's acting kind of like as a guide so that I don't get too much makeup down below it, right? Beautiful. So far so good. All right, now if you want to, you can take it off, or you can wait till we do the eyelashes. I'll take mine off right now. You can see the final product. You can see that nice clean line. Then, nice clean line, yeah, underneath there. Sometimes you do have to retouch up your cover up because you can see the mark. It'll come up with the tape, but you just have to redo the cover up there up to the spot. So this is where we're at so far. Eyelashes. Okay, so the ones I use taper off kind of, they're a little bit smaller on the inside and then taper off towards the outside. They do have to be big for the stage. A couple of the things with eyelashes, all right? I've put on many, many eyelashes in my time. You want to put the eyelash glue on the tip of the eyelash, okay? We're going to do that first, and while I talk, we're going to let it dry. So very beginning, very top to very bottom. Yes, right on the tip. Now, you have to let it dry for like 30 seconds to a minute before you even try to apply this, okay? My goal is to try to get the eyelashes to touch my eyelashes, so meet right there at the seam on the inside of my eye. So this part, okay, so this part right here is gonna meet right on the inside. And then as I kind of go out, at the very end of my eye, my eyelashes are actually gonna go up. So they're not gonna go down, like usually your eyelashes, your eyelid goes like this and it goes down. I'm not gonna let them go down. I'm gonna take that part of my eyelash up, the fake eyelashes. That part should already be covered in black, so you won't see that seam once you put the eyelash on, okay? So hopefully it's dry enough. They do take a long time. You have to be patient with this. Just gotta let it hold and sit and make sure it sets before you start opening up your eyeball, all right? So let's set our eyelashes. Again, I'm gonna set that middle right. Hold it to my eyelash, my actual eyelash. I want it to go as close to the seam as possible. And then the end here is gonna go, you can tell, it doesn't quite go to my eyelash. There's a little gap there. I want the eyelashes to go up. And if you don't get the glue to stay on, they're gonna be bothering you all day. So make sure you get your eyelashes on right. Otherwise they're gonna be driving you nuts. They're gonna be hanging off like it's fluttering. Pro tip, I reuse my eyelashes a lot for a really long time until they will not work anymore. I just try to peel off as much glue as I can without breaking the eyelash. And to be honest, it's much easier to reapply an old eyelash than it is a new one. And voila, you have your eye makeup done for the stage. I will do lipstick just so that we can go through that, but I recommend a lip liner for the stage just so that that's a clean line when you put on the lipstick. Lip liner's on. Now I'm going to add lipstick. I would probably add a little bit of blush, but otherwise you're all set for the stage.